Srikalahasti Temple is located in the town of Srikalahasti in the state of Andhra Pradesh, India. There are several legends connected to the glory of the temple. Prominent among them is of Devi Parvati, who was cursed by Lord Shiva to discard her heavenly body and assume the human form. To get rid of the above curse, Parvati did a long penance here. Pleased with her deep devotion, Shiva again created her body 100 times better than her previous heavenly body and initiated various mantras including the Panchakshari. Consequent to this, Parvati gained fame and came to be known as Shiva Gnanam, Gnana Prasanamba or Gnana Prasanambika Devi. Other legends related to this temple are: during the early days of creation, Vayu performed penance for thousands of years to Karpura Lingam, Karpuram meaning camphor. Pleased with his penance, Shiva manifested before him and said, "O Vayudev, though you are dynamic in nature, you stayed here without moving and did penance for me. I am pleased with your devotion. I shall grant you 3 boons." Vayu said, "Swamy, I want to be present everywhere in this world. I want to be an integral part of every Jeev who is none other than the manifestation of Paramatma. I want to name this Karpura Linga, which represents you, after me." Sambashiva said, "You are qualified for these 3 boons. As per your wish, you will be spread throughout this world. Without you, there will be no life. This linga of mine will forever be known all over through your name, and all Suras, Asuras, Garuda, Gandharvas, Kinnaras, Kimpurushas, Siddhas, Sadhvis, humans, and others will worship this lingam." Shiva disappeared after granting these boons. Thereafter, this Karpura Vayu lingam is worshipped by all lokas or worlds. The other legend relates to Thinna, a devotee who attained salvation through his unstinted devotion. He is none other than Arjuna of Mahabharat fame, who asks Lord Shiva for moksha or salvation and was born as Thinna, a hunter, to attain the same. He was a rustic tribal lad. Lord Shiva appeared to him in a dream and inspired him to worship him. One day he strayed into a forest while hunting and came across a Shivlingam covered with leaves. Taking pity on the lonely god, he tried to lift it and take it to his village, but failed in shaking the lingam. Failing in his efforts, Thinna cleared the lingam and the surrounding place of all the leaves and went in search of food to offer to the god. He killed a wild boar and brought its roasted meat as an offering to Shiva. He brought water from the nearby river to sprinkle on the lingam. Since he had no vessel to carry water, he filled his mouth with water and brought it. A priest used to go there once a week, clean up the place, light a lamp and cook food and offer it to Lord Shiva. After Thinna's worship, when the priest came on his weekly visit, he found to his shock the whole place desecrated with meat strewn around. He cleaned the place and did his routine rituals. But the next time he came to the place was full of meat, as Thinna performed his way of puja with meat regularly. The priest prayed Lord Shiva and complained about the mess. Lord Shiva explained him about Thinna and offered to prove that Thinna's devotion was superior. The priest hid behind a tree and waited for seeing Thinna's puja. Thinna came with meat and water in his mouth and performed his puja. To test Thinna's devotion, Lord Shiva shed blood from one of his eyes. On seeing the blood, he tried to stop it in several ways, but in vain. Finally, Thinna, without hesitation, scooped his own eye with his arrow and fixed it to Lord Shiva, and the blood stopped flowing immediately. Then the other eye of Lord Shiva started bleeding. Thinna was ready to repeat the same, to scoop out the other eye from his own and fix it on the Shivling. For fixing the eye properly, as he might become blind, he put his one leg over the Shivlingam and started scooping his other eye. Lord Shiva stopped him from doing the act. Pleased with his unstinting devotion, Lord Shiva offered him a boon. Thinna asked for salvation. Since Thinna offered his eyes to God, he is popularly called Kannappa Nayanar, where Kanna being the meaning for eye. I hope you liked this video. I'll be making a new video on another temple next time. Thank you.